Kanye West.
Oh, perfect.
The rapper hosted another listening party for his album Donda last night in Chicago, and it was filled with many surprises. Now, here's a recap. First, he rebuilt his childhood home for the event. Then he switched out Jay-Z's verse with DaBaby's. He brought up singer and songwriter Marilyn Manson and recreated his wedding with Kim Kardashian as she walked out across the stage wearing a long white gown and a veil that covered her face. And this show ended with him setting himself on fire. So much to unpack here. What are your thoughts on Kanye's antics, his show, his listening party? And you think they're back together, Kim and Kanye?
So I definitely don't think they're back together. I think that they both understand there's still value in them interacting with one another. But I think Kanye is genius. You know, music ain't selling these days. And so I think that Kanye is truly revolutionizing how we approach music and entertainment. And you just watch and see after this other artists follow suit. I like it.
Al, what do you think?
I can't agree with that. I refuse to buy into that philosophy. This is an embarrassment to me. A person who really liked him and rocked with him because of his music. Kanye to me right now is just a walking contradiction. How do you go less than a year ago creating an album called Jesus Christ and having these Sunday services to then having a listening party with the likes of a known rapist? He's got 4 cases, Marilyn Manson, who's also a confessed satanic worshiper, and DaBaby, a homophobic, person who demonstrated a great deal of hate towards a certain, group. This whole thing just really frustrated me because when are we going to see the real Kanye, or is there a real Kanye? 1 minute you're praising the Lord and you're saying you're Christian. What you did Thursday night didn't have any sense of Christian to it. To me, it was a disrespect. It was a mockery of religion. It was a mockery of marriage. It was a mockery of family. It just did not settle well with me. And then from what I understand, the performance was lackluster, and it was just all about him gaining getting coverage, getting likes, getting clicks, and getting views. I'm finding it quite deplorable in my personal opinion. I just didn't like it. I don't like it. Sorry.
I have to agree with you, Al. I think he's doing anything for the attention now. First, he was on television with George Bush saying, on television talking about George Bush doesn't like black people. Then he went and hugged up on a white supremacist and he was down with Trump. Yes. I think he goes with the win on whatever's going to give him attention. And I think we're getting away from, who is this person now?
Right.
I want to take my statements back because now I feel stupid because I just didn't even make that connection with Marilyn Manson, and I was confused. I thought when Claudia read the introduction, she was saying he swapped out DaBaby's verse for Jay-Z. I didn't know it was the other way around. Okay, I was just saying that I thought it was cool because he's doing these whole listening events and he rebuilt his childhood home and the whole Kim Kardashian piece. That's the piece I was saying that was fun. But now that you've explained what you just said, I'm in agreement with you and Claudia.
Some people saying that Jay-Z pulled his verse when Kim was involved. There's some chatter about that. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but there's been talk that it was Jay-Z that pulled his verse out.
Right. I can see, Jay-Z and Beyonce have done a great job of keeping their brand very even, very positive, and just this back and forth and this flailing that he's doing. I can see if Jay-Z decides that this isn't a good collaboration for him anymore. And then all this marketing, like because the Balenciaga is the creative director, she's wearing a Balenciaga gown from the last fashion show. He's wearing Balenciaga, and they're promoting it. It's just like, no, it's too much. This is a freaking disgrace to me as it relates to someone who's so talented. He's so talented, and now we're caught up in all of this other stuff. It just doesn't feel right.
It's giving very weird and ritual. Someone said in the comments, very ritualistic, very selling of the soul.
Yes.
It's mental illness personified. I mean,
I agree.
I think that there are 13 people in Kanye's head, and there's 13 things going on that stage.
Right. And then, and he catches himself on fire. He's supposed to be a born again Christian. Catching yourself on fire is in that whole play with hell. I pass. He's going down a road that I'm sure is going to reward him financially, because allegedly they made $12.7 million so far with this tour, right? With these listening parties. But I'm not going to sell my soul like that for no one.
Well, speaking of going down, Monica Lewinsky is set to reveal more juicy details about the scandalous sexual escapades between her and former president.
You are on one tonight. We are on.
I took my brain pills. I'm good. Okay.